Hey y'all, how is everyone doing tonight, y'all? On this wonderful Thursday, y'all, we got some rain finally. We have been needing some rain like desperately. It's been so hot. So, excuse me. Y'all know, I still about just went to a coughing fit. And I still don't have my voice very good, but y'all, it's going to be okay. I mean, I'm not really sick. It's just weird. I don't know. Allergies has to be. So, anyway, y'all, we are going to make over this cute little Dollar Tree. This is actually like a little picture. It's a little coffee cup. Really cute. Got a little stand with it. And just like that. How cute is that? I mean, it's already cute. But we're just going to make it over. So you know that I am doing things for my red, white, and blue tier tray this week. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to use some, again, our same colors that we've been using. I'm going to use some acrylic paints. Hey Mom, hey Anna. Just to, you know, we're going to make over the whole thing. So here we go, y'all. And we're going to use our little cute, our little Dolly Parton saying, the Cup of Ambition. But I'm going to use the other side. So it says, whenever you're thinking, think bigger. This one. Isn't that cute? Which that one's cute too. I mean, it would go, pour yourself a cup of ambition. But I think it would just be cute with the whenever you're thinking, think bigger on my red, white, and blue, you know, themed thing. I just think that'll be better. So, all right, let's get busy, y'all. I'm hoping this shouldn't take very long tonight, y'all. This one's a fairly easy one. I've been working and painting all day. I went upstairs to change my shirt because I had paint all over it, and I noticed I had paint all over my neck, and I was down here working a little bit ago, and I heard a crash, and I was like, oh, I'd seen some plastic stuff go on the floor in there. It's like a shelves with all my paints and flowers and stuff, and I was like, oh, it's just something, you know, I just finished what I was doing. Walk in there, my slick stick paint, which any of y'all know the slick stick paint is just a small jar, you know, it's very good stuff. It makes everything stick, but y'all, and it's really expensive. It busted. The jar busted and half of it went in. So I was like, dadgummit. Oh well, it's okay. So I am going to use my chalk paste to paint with tonight, y'all. So I like to wet my paintbrush, okay? So you can paint with this. I mean, it's chalk paint, paste, you know. So you can definitely paint with it. So here we go. I'm just painting the top. And I'm going to keep that little outline. It's probably going to take 2 coats to cover everything. Can y'all see? A little steady hand tonight. I've been doing some freehand painting today. If y'all are new on here, my name is Shonda, and I am from West Georgia. And I just like to hop on and have fun and craft with y'all, and you know, sometimes give y'all some good ideas. I've actually had y'all give me some good ideas as well. Y'all, see, this is why I have these glasses on. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all, getting old is not for the faint of heart. I mean, I've told y'all before, things happen that don't make sense to us. I mean, especially as women, I don't, you know, I can't speak for the men, but I can for the women folk. I don't understand some of the things that happens, but eyesight thing, I think, is that happens across the board to all of us. So here's what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to paint the top and the bottom the blue, and like I said, it's probably going to take 2 coats of that just to cover this. think it's really, really cute. When y'all are hopping on, hit the heart button. Tonight's word is cup for the supplies. And y'all, I was talking to someone earlier, and I just wanted to mention again that this is the month to get in if you wanted to be a designer with Chalk Couture, even if it's just for hobbies, because it's only $59 right now, and it's just a great deal. So, whew, I mean, I can't see. It's terrible. Especially when I'm trying to be like precise, y'all. Are y'all like that? Y'all have to have some readers. And I'm sorry if I miss anybody's comments. I will go back and read them. And y'all don't forget to sprinkle. And I will put your name in the drawing for tomorrow for the Happy Meal. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for sure. Okay. Almost got this little part. And I'll dry it, do the white. And oh, my nose. All right, let's try this, y'all. Shoo! I was freehanding some stuff earlier, and I'm going to tell you, hey, Tammy. Hey, Brandy. How are y'all tonight? But yes, I was freehanding some, I did a video earlier where I freehanded a sunflower, and I think it has my vision kind of cattywampus. Little cattywampus, you know. Okay. Y'all, this dries fast. And remember, chalk paste, because I did use this, or Chalkology paste. When it's wet, it's shiny. When it dries, it's matte, okay? So, it's already dry. That fast. That fast. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and paint our white. I definitely know it's going to take a couple of coats. I may should have used the chalk paint on it. Cover those words up. So this shows y'all you can really redo anything. I mean, really anything. And I like going to the Dollar Tree, finding a cute little thing like this, and seeing what I can do with it. It's fun, it's fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to use chalk paint on this, because this is not covering very well. Okay. Let me dry this, and then I'm going to have to use some chalk paint. I think I might use paint. I still have 20/20 vision, but I have a hard time since getting it all doing tedious work with my hands. You know, Mom, I'm good far off. You know, my vision's great far off, but it's just, especially when I've noticed that I've either read a lot or, oh, hold on. I got some crazy hair somewhere. There it is. When I've been reading, or like today doing the tedious work, I noticed that I really have to wear these readers. I'm sick of it. You know, I have to say though, not all complaints about getting old, and I'm, you know, whatever that means. I think age is in your mind. Not really, it's in my body too, but, I think that there's also positives to getting old, y'all. My you kind of lose that sense of I don't want to say care, but it is a little bit of sense of care. If you know what I mean. I just hit my so you the same thing, Tammy. You got to have some readers if you're doing something tedious. Is that kind of what you're saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, woo. Sorry, my computer was going off. I start with 125, end up with 250. Okay. I have astigmatism from working with his 20 years without my. Oh yes, Brandy. My son, he just went and had LASIK a couple of months ago, and he's worn glasses since he was. I think we figured it out when he was 14. I had lasers today instead of injection. Oh, you had. Oh. On your eyes, Tammy? Today? Hell, what you talking about, injections? In your eyes? I know that a friend of ours has to have injections in her eyes because of her diabetes. It just sounds horrible. I'm going to just tell you now, it sounds horrible. Doesn't sound good at all. Awful. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. I have to go back in a month and get my injection because of diabetes. Oh man. Look, my husband has diabetes, and I'm always telling him he's squeamish about stuff going into his eyes. I'm like, okay, I'm just telling you, keep it up. He's real squeamish about stuff going in his eyes. Okay, y'all, so I just sprayed this with a little bit of water. Hold on, I got a little scraggler. Sprayed it with some water, and I'm going to use my chalk paste, y'all, on this white, because it's clearly not going to cover if I don't. Tammy, is it painful? I feel like it would be. Yep, definitely needed the chalk paste. And I am about out in here, so that's why I just poured some, or sprayed some water in here. Very painful. Oh, I'm sorry. That's terrible. You know, the thought, seriously, of your eyes, you know, there is a little thought with your eyes of just, oof, you know, things going in your eyes does not sound good at all. Sounds horrible, in fact. When Tyler was going to have his surgery, his LASIK, it was still even like, ugh. I don't know, just the thought of it. Alright, this is definitely covering better. Definitely covering better. I haven't really had any problems with my eyes. Like I said, I've never even worn glasses. I have glasses for, I have really bad, I have migraines. Well, I did, and they're from muscle spasms in my eyes. So I wear glasses when I am going to, I have prescription glasses for reading, you know, for things like that, just so that my eyes won't do this. Brandy, girl, me too. Still blurry. Brandy, girl, yes. Just the thought. And I know my husband would. My husband would completely have a nervous breakdown for sure. You did you really have a nervous breakdown? You just thought you would? You just kind of dealt with it, or? Oh, just sounds horrible. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm putting my last coat of the blue on here, y'all. This blue is definitely covering well. The white, we're going to need one more coat on the white. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I gotta concentrate. Have y'all ever heard of somebody turning the radio down to turn? My A1C went from 425 to 521. So style on a very low carb diet. Totally so everything has carbs. I know, Mom. My A1C is, I mean, it's fine. It stays at like 5. The last year they told me. Oh, I know. See, Tammy, that's how my friend's grandma was. They told her she was going to go blind if she didn't do the injection. So she didn't have a choice. But man, you know, I guess you just cowboy up and you deal with what you got to deal with to do what's necessary. But boy, oh boy. And she did say that they hurt. It's terrible. Okay, so let me get this dry, and then, hold on, let me pull this up so I can see comments. I can't see comments on, telling y'all my vision right now is really blurry. Just doing this tedious work today, all day today, has strained my eyeballs. Okay, now I can see it. Okay. Oh, you wanted to see her get married. Yes. And you know, you want to see everything else too. You know, I can't imagine people that go in, you know, their lives having vision and then losing vision. You know, you don't know what you have if you never had it. I know that sounds crazy, but you know, if you were, let's just say, born blind, and I'm not, you know, saying anything, I'm just saying, if you're born blind, you've never seen. Therefore, you don't know what you're missing, really, I guess. I don't know. That's just my thought. But if you have vision, and then you lose it, you know what you're missing. And that's heartbreaking. You know? So, I don't know. Oh, I had a little piece of blue right there, y'all. Alright, we're going to have to put a little bit more, of course. Let's see if this will cover it. Yeah, I'm going to use this acrylic on the last part of it because it's smoother. Acrylic is smoother. You know, it goes on smoother versus chalk paint is a little thicker, which is good when you're trying to cover. But, okay. And then, it's crazy, I'm going to need some more of the blue. Just in some spots. Okay. Y'all, today I even, this Lazy Susan that I use was driving me crazy, so I even had to put some contact paper on it. It was getting on my nerves. It looks so bad. You need some eye drops dries. I have some, Mom. I actually have prescription. I do have really dry eyes, but I've literally been working all day and hadn't stopped, so I will definitely put them in before I go to bed because my eyes will drive me really crazy if not. Alright, so this is what we've got. How cute is that? And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the top just that gray color. I think that's cute. Yeah, I have that, is it called Restasis or something? I don't know. It's some kind of prescription dry eye drops that my doctor gave me last time. Okay, so here's what we got. We're just going to redo this cute little shelf sitting, you know, it's got a little you know, picture lean, what's that called? Picture leaner? That's what I'm going to call it. It's a picture leaner, that thing is. That's what I'm going to call it. Alright, I'm going to make sure it's really good and dry so that my transfer does not pull up paint. We do not want to pull up paint, y'all. In fact, I'm about to pull out the Mac Daddy dryer. And I'm going to turn it down. We don't want to melt our project. There we go. But yeah, y'all go grab y'all a little cup from the Dollar Tree. Type in the word cup, and I will tell you how you can get this really cool transfer and the paste I'm using. Okay. Now I am going to lightly sand this area. I know that sounds crazy, but I need to, when you're chalking, you need to have as smooth a surface as possible so that it does not bleed in, because these are very, very pliable, you know, very, they're flimsy, so that they're very bendable, and things can go up under them if it's not completely flat. Alrighty, so let me put this up so that I do not get in it. And we are going to use our red candy apple red chalk paste to do this little cute little whatever you're thinking, whatever you're thinking, think bigger. Let me cut this. Let me cut it. Now, I know I've used this. I don't know. I don't know why it's not cut, but it's not. I actually did a cut. Remember we etched? Y'all remember we etched with this transfer? Okay. Y'all, I'm struggling tonight. I'm on the struggle bus. Okay, let's do a little waxing, y'all. We do not want this to stick. And we're just going to fuzz our t-shirt tonight. Remember, if you do not have one with the fuzzing cloths, anything to lightly put on some fuzz, some lint to the back of your transfer, just because they're so super sticky. So just a little bit of wax, you buff it off. And I always feel it, because you can literally feel when there is too much wax still on it. Perfect. Okay. And this is just our surface wax, y'all, and it is back in stock. Okay, so let's fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Okay. And you just make sure all your areas that are white with your silk screen are pressed down very well. And I'm just going to take one of our little mini squeegees, get some paste, and literally put it on all the areas that you see the white on the silk screening. The green areas are just your transfer areas. You do not need to paste on that. And then you just take all your excess off after you've done it. A lot left, put it back in your jar. And then go over, make sure there's no extra on there. Simple. You know, I like to clean mine as I go. It's easy peasy. And I will show y'all how to clean the transfer as well. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. And there it is. How stinking cute. Y'all hit the heart button. Let me know that you like it. How stinking cute is that? Now, I know I've got a little blue streak right there. But that's okay. When we're finished, I'll just go back over there and just touch up a little bit of white right there. But that's going to go on my tier tray for my red, white, and blue. Simple, easy, nothing major. Just a really cute little redo. I know, Mom, isn't that cute? Okay, so let's clean our transfer, y'all. So, I'm just going to sit this right here. I have got this little drying mat. I actually bought this one at the Dollar Tree, okay? The back, your sticky side, goes down. I know, sounds crazy, huh? Then, you spray it with your water, okay? Now, this is where most of your paste is, on the top side, the non-sticky side. So what I do is I take a antibacterial wipe, baby wipe, whatever. You could even use a wet paper towel. I let it get wet. Now normally, you know, when I'm doing lives and I bend down and I put my stuff, I have a little pan of water, and I just literally lay it with the non-sticky side down. So my sticky side is up when it's laying in the water. So then when I pull it out, this has all just, it doesn't stay in there very long, so I don't lose my sticky. But I take this to get the bulk of the paste off, okay? And then you spray it again. You're still sticky side down. You take a board eraser, and I do have these in my shop. You wet your board eraser, and you go over your transfer, lift it, go over it. Okay, so you see that side, and you see it stains it, but that's okay. It's just, those are your dark pigments, you know. Now we're flipping it, sticky sides up now. Spray it. On this side, we're literally wanting to get out the paste in your silk screen, and then just very lightly over the sticky part, just to get that lint off, so that it gets sticky again. I was gonna say it re-stickifies. I don't know. I feel like that's a good phrase. I don't know. It re-stickifies. You know? I know, I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm just barely doing it. I know it looks like I'm being rough, but I'm really not. Okay? You just want to make sure that you're getting the lint off of it. Just like that, okay? Then I set that aside. I take a paper towel, just a dry paper towel, and I literally go across it like this. I hold on to it. Oh, see how sticky it's already gotten? You literally barely even hold it. And look, it's back. Sticky is back. Take your backer sheet, okay? Now I left this one whole, but you see there's a shiny side and a dull side. Goes back on your shiny side. Super easy, y'all. And then I take my paper towel and I just do that again to make it lay down and dry. And that's it, ready for your next use. And then you just put it back in your package. Now, I leave mine set out overnight when I come back down, just so, because I don't know, in my mind it's gonna mold in there. I know. I mean, I'm the one that says re-stickify, so just don't take my word for it if that's the case. I don't know. I just feel like it shouldn't be in plastic if it's wet. I need it dry. Anyway, y'all, let's make sure this is dry, and that's it. So y'all hit the heart button and type in the word cup, and I will be glad to send y'all a message about the supplies. That's it, y'all. Little Dollar Tree cup makeover for my tier tray, my red, white, and blue. And we will be putting that together either tomorrow or Saturday, and I will go live to do that. So thanks y'all so much. I'm going to get off here and go put some some drops in my eyes because they sure enough are dry. So thank y'all for joining me. See y'all tomorrow night. Bye.